Okay, hey, I'm Ty Thomas from Maravia, and I'm going to show you guys how to lace a floor end on one of our boats. Start by finding the first gap in the grommet strip, and that's where your starting point's going to be, and you go by twos. So this will be the first two. This will be 1 or 2, 4, 6, 8. I either start on 8 or 10. On this floor, I'm going to start on 8. Once you've selected your grommet hole, you want to go through the grommet strip of the boat, and then down again through the grommet of the floor. And then you can pull your webbing up to tie your knot. You're going to do an overhand loop once, twice, and then you're going to drop your knot below the floor and make sure your knot is touching the floor side and not the grommet strip side. Now that you have your knot set in the webbing, we're going to go to the opposite end of the webbing. And before we start the lacing process, I suggest that you tape the end of the webbing as tight as possible to make it easier to get through the grommets. Now you're ready to begin the actual lacing process. Our verbiage is down through the grommet strip, down through the grommet of the floor, over through the grommet of the floor, over and up through the grommet strip on the boat. And then proceed by pulling all your webbing through. And you repeat that process about 150 times. Now that I have my first knot set, I'm going to repeat the same thing on the opposite side of the boat. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, and start the exact same process I did on the other side. Okay, now that you've successfully laced in your floor, it's time to get it properly tight. We start by going hand tight, is what we call it. I'm just going to pull the slack out of all the webbing, all the way around the boat. So you're going to go around the boat 2 times with your hand to get it hand tight, and on the third one you're going to use a claw hammer to get it ultra tight. At Maravia, we have this specialty tool for this exact job, which you probably won't have at home, so I'm going to show you how to use a claw hammer. Be extremely careful with the sharp ends on your hammer not to dig into your webbing or break it. So all I'm going to do is slide it under the webbing, and this gives you leverage to get any other slack out of the line. Okay, now you're done with the claw hammer and your floor is tight. The last step is flip your boat over and blow up the floor.